Welcome back to the deep dive. So today, we're going to step back. We're going to, ignore the immediate panic about AI taking our jobs next week.
Right, the short-term stuff.
Exactly. We're looking way, way down the road. We're asking this massive question where technology and biology meet. What does AI actually do to human evolution?
Yeah, and it sounds like total science fiction, doesn't it? But it's actually grounded in some pretty serious biological observation. We're pulling from the evolutionary biologist Robert Brooks, and his warning isn't just about society shifting. It's about us changing biologically.
So it's not a tool we choose to use, but a force.
It's a selective pressure, a force that could be shaping who we become as a species.
Okay, so let's unpack that. This is the whole mission for today, AI as an external pressure. And Brooks uses a really powerful analogy to frame this, right?
He does. He says the impact will be incremental, and he compares it to something we've been doing for millennia. Domestication.
Domestication, you mean like with animals?
Exactly. Think about how we got from wolves to, poodles. We selected for things like tameness, but we inadvertently changed their physiology, their social behavior, and, even their cognitive abilities.
Huh.
And his argument is that by outsourcing all our core thinking to AI, we're we're doing the same thing to ourselves.
Wow. Okay, that clicks immediately. I mean, if AI is doing all the cognitive heavy lifting, remembering facts, seeing patterns, making decisions, then the pressure on our brains to keep doing that just vanishes.
Precisely. The brain is a very expensive organ to run.
Mm-hmm.
Metabolically speaking, it takes a ton of energy.
Mm.
So if large parts of our, neural real estate aren't really needed for day-to-day survival anymore, then nature, over hundreds of generations, might just start to trim the fat.
Which could lead to, smaller brains?
It could, yeah. The concern is a species with smaller or maybe biologically less dense brains. And the key thing is, it's not because we'd be dumber.
Right.
It's because we would have adapted to be more efficient in a world where we live alongside AI.
Okay, but hold on. Evolution is slow, right? We're talking many, many generations. Can a technology that's only been dominant for, a few decades really have that kind of impact?
That's a crucial question. And the argument here is that this isn't strictly natural selection. It's more like cultural selection that then influences our biology. And because the technology is changing our environment so incredibly fast, the adaptive pressure is just, it's immense.
And it's not just about how we think, is it? It's social, too. If AI is in the middle of all our communication, what happens to just human connection?
Yeah, this may be the most important part. I mean, think about what a deep friendship actually takes.
A lot of work.
A lot of work, shared vulnerability, remembering details, navigating all those messy nonverbal cues. Now, if an AI is managing our schedules, suggesting the right thing to say, handling the memory of the relationship, we just lose the need to be fully human in those moments.
Our social intelligence gets outsourced.
It gets outsourced.
Yeah.
And you end up with a social structure that's optimized for efficiency, maybe, but not for profound depth.
So we become optimized for this new symbiotic relations.
That's the word, a symbiosis.
And in that world, are we better at other things?
Maybe. We might get incredibly good at interfacing with technology, quick at verifying data, managing our emotions through an app, but the traits that actually define our well-being.
Connection, empathy.
Exactly. The ability to connect profoundly, to do that messy, unassisted emotional work. Those are the things that could get put on the evolutionary back burner.
Which I guess brings this whole deep dive back to right now. It means the conversation we need to be having is about consciously nurturing what remains uniquely human.
Absolutely.
Like empathy, real critical thinking, emotional intelligence. These need to be at the front of education and policy.
Yes. This isn't just some abstract far future thought experiment. It demands we take a proactive stance today. We have to consciously decide what human traits we want to preserve and cultivate.
And this is why it's so vital for you listening right now. Every conversation we have about screen time or social media or what we teach in schools, it's kind of a small vote on the future direction of our species.
So the essential question to leave you with is this. Are we consciously guiding our own evolution here, or are we just sort of drifting into a biological future that's dictated by maximum convenience?